All right, y'all. So this is not a really big update. I just wanted to talk about what Mattson Tomlin said recently about the upcoming show, the upcoming spinoff, Aegon's Conquest. Let's get into it. Now, first of all, before we start any of that, season 3 of House of the Dragon is apparently going to be starting pre-production on October 31st. So get your knee exercises together. You heard what I said. Get your knee exercises, stretch those legs out, do yoga, whatever you have to do. Make sure you have full mobility so you're able to bend those knees to Rhaenyra Targaryen. I am so excited for season 3, especially since y'all gonna have to start with a bang, especially with the way that this finale just, annoyed me a little bit. Y'all gonna have to start with a bang. I know y'all are. So yeah, that's the news on that. Now, the writer showrunner Mattson Tomlin was featured in Nexus Point News, where they discussed like Terminator, the new show that's out. Actually, I'm gonna get into it. They also talked about Aegon's Conquest, Game of Thrones, and all that. So let's get into it. Link in my description, of course. As a supplementary question, Game of Thrones media and news site Westerosis took the opportunity to ask Mattson Tomlin about his approach to writing HBO's upcoming Game of Thrones spin-off series, Aegon's Conquest. Westerosis sought insight into his approach to adapting this new series, which explores the Targaryen conquest. We know, blah, blah, blah. So this is what Mattson Tomlin said. It starts with what George has done. I've now gotten to spend quite a bit of time with him, and there have been a lot of pinch me moments of just kind of going through Fire and Blood, highlighting passages and asking him, what did this mean? What is this? What I think it is, sometimes really grilling him going, I don't understand what's happening here. And then other times going, I think that it could mean this. But it's really taking that text and treating it like real history. That's one of the things that my approach to it was, that Fire and Blood is written like a real history, and these things happened. We know the history of Alexander the Great. We know the history of Napoleon. We know what the battles were. We know a lot of the people who died. We know in some cases what was said or what might have been said, but we don't know everything. We don't know all of it. We kind of have these flagpoles that tell us this is how we marched through history. But then also there's that great quote that somebody much smarter than I said, history is written by the people who won. And so then there's that as well. For me, it's about making sure that I respect George and I respect the text. And then also it has to be a dramatic story. Those characters have to go on a journey. They have to change. They have to go from a beginning to a middle to an end. Figuring out how to do all of that with the clues that the textbook has left for me, and go, okay, I'm going to interpret this very real history and try to make it a really vivid show that hopefully people love and don't hate, doing the best I can. And I'm like, okay, Mattson, I hope that you really sit with George. I really hope you sit with George, because I don't know. Wouldn't y'all saying the same thing about Ryan Condell? They was like, oh, he's a student of the books and he loves this. And he's sitting with George and they're exchanging ideas. And then now George be getting so hot. George be getting so heated. He be getting so hot that he take the time out of his day, instead of writing Winds of Winter, instead of writing the books, he's taking time to write blog posts with details and citations about how HBO messing up his show, messing up his lore, messing up his stuff. Really, he was preaching about how dragons are not nomadic. I mean, obviously talking about that whole thing with Sheep Stealer in the Veil. Like, he be getting on his little not a blog thing and just be dragging. He be reading everybody. Like, yeah. So I'm like, I really hope that y'all sitting with him for real, because if not, we gonna know. But by the time the first couple episodes air, George R. R. Martin gonna be on his blog, honey. George R. R. Martin gonna be on that blog typing away when he should be typing that book up. Like, y'all better spend time with him. Y'all done said this about Ryan. Y'all done said this about everybody. And he coming out here preaching about the Lord. I'm telling y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together. And like, I'm really cackling because it's so interesting to me how much, like, in the beginning of the seasons, like when George be dropping like House of the Dragon, he'd be like, oh yeah, I watched the episodes. They're so amazing. I love them. So season 1 and season 2, he did this. Oh, it's so amazing. I love it. The team did so well. And then as the season goes on, he gets on that blog, honey. He opens up that laptop or he gets on that keyboard and he starts typing away. He starts dragging it. So I'm like, at this point, and it's Aegon's Conquest. Like, it's Aegon. So y'all need to get this right to the point where, please, HBO, y'all, whatever, like, let this man relax. Let him breathe because he gets angry. It seems like he gets so mad, which of course you would when you built the world and everything, right? And you got these writers thinking they want to, make it their own. He hates that stuff. Make the story my own. And of course you have to change things for TV. So it makes sense. But I'm really hoping that y'all can get third time's the charm, girl. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Matt said you better. But then I also heard that Ryan Connor gonna be working in some capacity on the Aegon's Conquest show, which of course would make sense, right? To me, I'm just like, as long as Sarah Hest ain't there, I don't know what's going on with Miss Sarah. Sarah don't know me, but we beefing. Sarah is literally rich somewhere, living off her HBO checks. Okay, so she ain't worried about me, but I'm like, Sarah be annoying me. So as long as Sarah ain't in the writer's room for Aegon's Conquest, I do not care what y'all do. Y'all just better get it together before George blows a fuse or something, okay? And before I end the video, I would just like to say that, we seen all these skulls, Meraxes, and Vhagar still alive in House of the Dragon. I mean, for now. We seen all these skulls and stuff, Balerion. I need for the design, Balerion's design to just be so... I want to be gasping out of disbelief every time he comes on my screen. I just want to be scared that Balerion is going to jump out of my TV. Like, that's how good I want the designs to be. I want to be so scared that I'm walking around to the grocery store looking up thinking that Balerion's going to come, dive down, and burn me up. Like, that's how impressive I need Balerion's design to be. And also, I have another request. Make sure Aegon is cute. And make sure Visenya is that girl. Don't play with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. I cannot wait for this show. It will give me another show to rant about, to complain about. And that's what we love to do here. That's what we love to do around here. Anyway, love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you sign up to my Patreon at patreon.com/AvatarAdrian. Love y'all so much, and I'll check y'all later. Peace. All right, y'all, make sure that you're going to www.zoraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zoraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zoraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.